Marvin only has one brother.
The thing I love most about Valentine's Day is the expectation of the unexpected. That something magical could happen.
The film opens on Valentine's Day. A woman named Rose Carlisle gets off a bus and sees an ad for a real estate agent, Marvin Gable. Rose takes out a Sharpie and draws a goofy mustache on Marvin's picture. Marvin lives contentedly alone as a well-known realtor across town. He goes to his job with cookies for his employees, but he is called by his assistant Ashley, who hates Valentine's Day and has become bitterly disillusioned with her job. While going through his mail, Marvin freezes when he sees a Valentine's card that says, "I'm back." He walks into his office and gets knocked out cold.
Once I'm glad to see you, Bob.
Marvin wakes up to find his hand impaled to the table by a poetry-writing assassin, the Raven. He has been sent by Marvin's crime boss brother, Alvin, aka Knuckles.
Your brother Knuckles wants to know why Rose is spreading love on Valentine's Day.
Knuckles and his business partner, Rennie Marillo, have learned that Rose is alive after Marvin was supposed to kill her since Rose stole money from the two of them. Marvin is a former assassin for the organization, and Knuckles wants revenge. Marvin frees himself and fights Raven around the office while the V-Day work party is going on outside. Marvin manages to knock Raven unconscious before trying to flee the building. He is spotted by his mentor, Cliff Cussick, who gives him a Realtor of the Year award for all his hard work. Knuckles sends two hitmen, King and Otis, to spy on Marvin. Unbeknownst to Knuckles, Marillo is working behind his back and has employed King and Otis to help steal his money. The two watch as Marvin returns home, and they ambush him.
Marvin Gable.
Marvin fights them with cookie cutters while they stuff him in a fridge and throw him across the kitchen. Marvin gets back up and knocks Otis out before throwing a knife at King to get his gun stuck. Marvin runs to his car, but gets tossed and knocked out by Rose. King runs after them and gets tossed too. Back at the office, Ashley walks into Marvin's office and finds Raven unconscious, plus his book of poems. She takes a moment to read them and is touched by them, expressing her appreciation for the poems out loud before Raven wakes up. The two start to develop an attraction toward one another.
Falling.
Marvin wakes up in a strip club in new clothes before going out to confront Rose, since she is the bartender. She remembers Marvin sparing her life because he's in love with her.
But I interfered because I love her.
She tells him how she has evidence of Knuckles skimming money from Russian gangsters. They drive to a house that Marvin is trying to sell, where Rose brings out Kippy, Knuckles' accountant, who also had his finger severed by Rose so she can use his access to Knuckles' money. Rose had worked with Marillo to steal from Knuckles, but while Kippy mentions $2 million stolen, Rose states that they stole $4 million, so there's another $2 million unaccounted for, and Marillo had set Rose up to take the fall and forced her to go on the run.
Marillo has it.
He set me up.
I think so, yeah.
Marvin?
Hi, I'm Alvin. My friends call me Knuckles.
Cliff Cusick, howdy.
Cliff goes to pay Marvin a visit at his home, only to be met by Knuckles and a henchman. Knuckles tells Cliff about Marvin's history and what he used to do. Cliff doesn't believe that Marvin would be capable of that and refers to Marvin like a brother. Knuckles responds by grabbing his boba tea straw and stabbing Cliff through the eye, killing him.
Marvin only has one brother.
In the morning, Rose leaves Marvin with the couple trying to buy the house, since he refuses to go back to his old ways to help her out. Marvin calls Ashley to bring the paperwork for the couple, but this leads Raven to join her and arrive at the house. King and Otis also arrive and engage in a shootout. Ashley hides the couple in another room, while Marvin and Raven form a brief alliance to fight the henchmen. Raven uses his blades to incapacitate King and Otis before resuming his fight with Marvin. They're separated by Ashley, who tells Marvin that she has fallen for Raven. This inspires Marvin to go back to help Rose. Marvin goes to Knuckles' hideout, where Rose is being held captive. Marvin decides to put his skills back to good use and proceeds to eliminate several henchmen before getting Rose to help. After killing one henchman, she grabs a shotgun and blasts Marilou in the chest. Marvin and Knuckles engage in a final showdown where Marvin beats his brother senseless. Knuckles tries to attack from behind, but Rose shoots him. She then brings the Russian gangsters inside after making a deal with them, and they take Knuckles away to an uncertain doom. Rose starts to leave, but Marvin goes after her and proclaims his love for her.
I love you. I always have.
They then kiss. In the end, Raven and Ashley start a relationship, while King and Otis are shown to have survived, and Otis is trying to reconnect with his girlfriend. Marvin also decides that, even though love hurts, it is worth it when he has someone like Rose.
As much as love hurts, it's totally worth it.
Like walking in the rain.
Children are divided into two groups. The offense.
The series starts with a voiceover narration in which a man narrates about a game that he played when he was a kid in his town.
The rules are simple.
He talks about how to play, what the rules are, and how to win the game.
In order to win, the attackers must tap.
The game is called the Squid Game.
In my town, we had a game called the Squid Game.
Attention! The second game will begin shortly.
In the second game, the players are to pick a stamped shape out of a dalgona.
For the final game, you'll both be playing Squid Game.
The sixth and final game is the Squid Game, with Gi-hun on offense and Sang-woo on defense. Gi-hun easily completes the first few stages of the game, throwing sand into Sang-woo's eyes to distract him and crossing the squid's middle.
I can't forgive you for everything you're doing.